Solo leveling. I mean, how could I not talk about solo leveling first? Like, come on, let's be for real, right? It's what everybody's talking about. The community is torn and divided in half, but this is how you know that they're pulling a conquest. Solo leveling, my boy Jinwoo, number one max ore farmer, is suffering from success right now. Solo leveling hype has hit such a grand stage in the main presence in front of everyone. It's stealing it, it's stolen the entire season as of right now, to the point where haters have begun to emerge and want to talk down on my boy Jinwoo, saying this guy is nothing but aura farming and hype fights. And I'm like, where was you? Where have you been? If there's one thing everybody should know about freaking solo leveling, it is that we are not here for like, okay, we're here for tiny character development, but we're here for like 40% aura farming, 30% solo leveling, 10% character development, and like 20% story progression. I don't know about you, but I knew by like the middle of season one, I was like, oh, it's this show is good, but it's not gonna be that deep. It's literally about like, oh damn, I'm getting my pockets ran. Oh damn, I need to get into my bag. Oh damn, not only is my bag is deep, my bag is cool as fuck too. And you just start bodying people, son. Like, there's no reason why people are saying, oh, I can't believe people like this trash. All it is dope fights and aura farming. Like, that's a bad thing. Look, I understand. Normally, I am on team whatever moves me, right? But because I am a One Punch Man fan, I already know that sometimes, just like the Isekai trash men have their classic fantasy, the high school boy gets Isekai, becomes the hero, and goes through some shit to stop slavery. I mean, to save the kingdom, right? They love their stuff. And some of us, we just like the crazy OP power fantasy where it's like it's not gonna be that deep. Now, granted, One Punch Man does get philosophical at one point, which I did like, but the show mainly hinges on these goddamn monsters, these goddamn fights, and this crazy animation. Niggas is throwing hands, bro. That's what we're here for. Solo leveling has the same exact thing where it's like if you're looking for like a super deep, rich story, you're in the wrong place. If you want world building and you want dope fights and you want ore farming, you're in the right place. Y'all want some rom-com level of emotional development every 2 episodes from a guy whose literal entire personality is pulling up at the last possible minute, fucking everything up, and then leaving without any emotion. What are we talking about here? And then the crazy part of this whole malarkey is the one time there was emotional development, y'all cried about that shit too. This is why I know solo leveling is the next big thing. If it wasn't already, if it wasn't going to be, it is. It's just in your face. There's no denying it. When you get to this level of hate, you already know you made it. I know I haven't made it because ain't nobody really hate me like that. There's maybe like 5 people in this world who hate me, and 4 of them are insignificant. One of them's in the dirt. So, like, what are we talking about here? All right. I just didn't like that. I had to get that off my chest. But to the meat of the episode, bro. Yo, when darkness seems at its greatest, only one man can illuminate the moment with his aura to save us from early extinction. This nigga Jinwoo pulled the fuck up. This nigga came through so cool, fam. Speaking of the aura farming, I love that when he does, as soon as he does exchange, this is what, when niggas say aura farming, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. This nigga exchange, right? That means the moment he says exchange, he's in the room. That means there is a world where we have to imagine that Jinwoo exchanged into the room. He was hiding behind a pillar, and he's like, where they at? Oh, they're over there? Okay, bet. He continued to hide behind the pillar. He dropped the fucking shadows. He had the shadows go out and save everybody. The 4 generals came through fucking dripping. It was so fast, I almost didn't even know what happened. 4 generals get to work in. He's still hiding behind the pillar. The generals secure the room. And then this nigga comes walking out with his hands in his pocket, bro. This man legitimately just does this shit for the love of the game. I don't even think he's trying to be. Sometimes I'm like, is he actually trying to be cool? And he's like, what's the coolest shit I could do right now? Or is he just like there's a legit like safety concern where he's like, yeah, I don't know the situation going on in here, so I know the threat level is great. If they got pushed this far, I'm gonna send the generals out right now, and I'm gonna assess the situation from the back until I see what's going on, see what the power levels are. And he's like, okay, whew, it's safe now. And then he walks out. No, I don't know. He just be aura farming for the sake of it. So I'm gonna say he does it on purpose. But I say all that to say, yo, the episode was absolutely amazing. Yo, I felt bad for the Ant Prince Baru because they're dropping his name everywhere. I actually don't know his real name. I don't know if his name's actually Baru, but that's what the internet calls that nigga. It calls him Baru. I I love what they did with his fight. The way they showed the quickness of his evolution, I feel validated in saying that when he ate his mama's brain, he got the memories of what happened. When he ate Bakugans, not Bakugans, when he ate the healer's head, he then got the ability to speak and understand human language and intellect. Man was progressing throughout the fight. He went through all the steps. They went through boxing. He went through poisoning. He tried to slice. He evolved, try to slice him. It was fire, bro. I thought the thing was beautiful. I like the background world building where Japan is still trying to take credit for the success of what's going on, or they're trying to spin the story in their favor. But from what I've seen, they have like a 30% survival rate with 7 of their 10 people dead right now, including one of their best guild masters. And then I think on the Korean side, I think we've only lost one. Yeah. I think we lost. I think we just lost one, and then our baby girl Chahayan. No, baby girl. Let me see when it. Sorry. Back on. Well, I'm focused. Sorry, that Drake song takes me over sometimes. Shout out Kendrick though. Yeah. So our baby girl, Chahayan, hey, she on death's door. But I love the fact that he knew he had to run this fate fast because we got to get her up out of here. The way they set up this fight, I really thought it was gonna be crazier. But like Jinwoo is leagues like nobody in this world. It's official as far as I'm concerned. The only person who's seeing Jinwoo right now is his daddy. There's not a hunter, there's not a single hunter that lives on this planet Earth right now, as far as I'm concerned, that can even see Jinwoo. Because I know these Korean S ranks ain't nothing to turn your nose up at, but this man Baru had them boxed up quick, son. It was fast for everybody. And the way he boxed up the Japanese S ranks, yo, they lacked information, they lacked having like direct conflict. But with the way they were taken out, it was insane. It's like y'all wasn't you was always going, no matter what happened, you was gonna get waxed. So for me, it's like Jinwoo. I don't know if anybody in this world outside of his daddy is seeing him, but I would still like to see like, is his daddy even a challenge for him? I feel like at this point, Jinwoo after this feat is gonna be viewed at like a Yujiro type character where it's like people are where like they're like he could single handedly take over most large nations. So what do you do with that? And everybody seen it, bro. Everybody seen it happen. Everybody watched it happen. I also feel like there's a target on his back now too. I feel like other strong S ranks that have egos are gonna try and run his pockets. That arc is gonna be interesting because it's like if you come run his pockets and he kills you, is he a murderer? I don't think so. I don't quite think so. And now you welcome to the Shadow Army, but you're not even going to be a general. Oh, actually, you might be a general. I mean, Iron made it as a general, but you might be a B rank, my boy. Who knows? Who knows? But with that being said, I definitely to end the episode, and my last thought on solo leveling is this: I see that he is considering raising. I think he's thinking about raising the healer, right? I don't know if that's a good idea politically for him right now. I can't imagine that people just think you could get magical beasts, so they probably just think everybody in your party is a magical beast. I'm sure at some point somebody's gonna look at Iron and be like, "Hey, don't he look like that one nigga that went to that red gate?" I don't know if that's gonna happen. So that's why I worry about him raising the healer in front of people. Because once you open up that window of possibility that people are like, oh, you can do this to regular people too, that's not okay. I think you're gonna get some backlash, and I think they're gonna look at you mad funny, bro. I mean, I won't blame them for looking at you funny because it's pretty fuck. fucking creepy when you think about it. But that's always the thing about necromancers. Like you're using like a dead corpse cosplay. And people love this dude, so I don't know how they're gonna feel about it. I hope the feed's cut and nobody sees that besides the people in the room. And I love how Jinwoo's ass was like, "Oh yeah, please keep everything you see in here under wraps." Whole time, me and the cameraman's in the back were just like, "Under wraps, you say, my nigga? Yeah, it's gonna be real under wraps, boy. Don't move. Oh shit, damn nigga. Oh shit. Oh yeah, you're caught. You're fucking caught, my boy. Your sister saw your mama. Well, your mama was cooking. She ain't see, but she gonna see it on the 11 o'clock news. Oh no, mama just woke up. She kind of old, so she gonna see it on the 7 o'clock news. Not 11 to 7. Ah, good luck, my boy. I don't know. Don't raise a healer though. I don't want him to raise a healer. I'm hoping he could think of something else. I don't know what the something else is though. I mean, I did see. Okay, hear me out. Now I don't know how regeneration works, but Baru had regeneration. I don't know if Baru can use that regeneration to heal others, but I feel like that would be dope. Cause I also feel like this isn't a body you should leave behind. I feel like this is somebody that you raise. Especially cause like the way he took him out, I think you raise him. He bends the knee. He's kind of like Igris in a sense where it's like, yeah, you're gonna bend the knee to me because I defeated you. So when I say Okido, you better Oki the fuck do, bro. Anyways, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even write that last line. That bar just came out my mouth, bro. Hey, what's going on, fat dog? Appreciate the raid. What's going on, y'all? Mabi, we're doing that solo level talk. Baru, fuck! Baru, not Baru? Damn, I fumbled that real bad. Episode of the year contender type of episode. Let's go. No, honestly, could be sister leveling, buddy. Gonna drop something on that earlier point about the deep story stuff. If you want that, watch Apothecary because that shit will provide you everything and miss some facts. I get my mind tickled and titillated by Apothecary, Dr. Stone. If I want to get deep, I either go into the pool or I go watch something that's gonna get me there. I'm not gonna go somewhere where I'm not gonna get it. Like if I want some butt, I'm not gonna go to the homies. I'm gonna go find a shawty because I don't want the boy butt. That was a terrible example, but whatever. It is Beru. I'm fucking dumb. Heard someone was talking about solo leveling. Yes, Sersky. Iron doesn't look anything like Cam. You know, honestly, when I look at the picture again, I'm like, yeah, he really doesn't. But I feel like somebody's like, yo, I was like, didn't we know somebody that was a tank? They had a big shield and he had a big ass spear. And don't he have something like that? I don't know. I feel like the correlation is not going to be close. I don't think the correlation is ever going to be discovered, which is part of the reason why I don't want him to rise. Because then people start asking questions. Like, even if it's completely off basis, we already know how fake news and misinformation works in our world. Imagine somebody's like, yeah, Igris is somebody that I recognize too. Whole time they're fucking lying, right? So it's one of those things like just when you open that door, you just open that door. Hello everyone, what's going on, brother Vex? Beru, yeah, I'm terrible. You look good in that hat. Thank you, my boy. All I get here is Beru, is talk is Gara, same VA. Oh, ooh, you know, I never would have known that, but I will say that I can hear the similarities. Because when Gara was like, wait, we're talking about young Gara or we're talking about old Gara? Because I think I hear the similarities in young Gara when he starts going to like half sand demon mode and he like talking through the mask. I feel like I can hear it. Terrified Gara? Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. Same. Samesies, my boy. And look, normally if I give solo leveling a couple of awards, if I talk about solo leveling a whole bunch, I don't talk about it again. Or I'll give it like, no, I gotta give solo leveling hands of the week. And I also have something to say about the solo leveling fight, right? So first off, the thing I loved about the fight was the progression. You start with hands, okay, I can't out-hand him. Yo, Jinwoo was really look at this, son. Look at this. He really stepped up and he's like, I ain't pussy. I ain't scared, bro. I ain't scared. I ain't never been scared of a nigga in my life. If I run today, tell my homies take my life. Jinwoo was not playing with him. I love the confidence that Jinwoo pulled up to this fight with, especially considering that like the way he ran everybody else's pockets, or the way Baru ran everybody else's pockets. I just did not think Jinwoo was gonna go in this confidently, but he really did. I knew from the first hit that Jinwoo had this in the bag, but I never could have imagined that he was gonna have it in the bag like this, bro. The way the absolute degradation. I love the story arc. And this is where I'm gonna say to the solo leveling people who say this show is just a power level fantasy, blah blah blah. Listen to this shit. The progression of Beru goes, he is looking for the king of humans because he has decided he's like, if I beat the biggest, baddest nigga in this right now, that makes me the motherfucking king. So I'm gonna find y'all king, I'm gonna beat his ass, and then I'm gonna be y'all king, right? The fight starts with him thinking he's better. And as the fight progresses, that's why the test of strength is so dope. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna watch him in one hit. Yum! Okay, didn't watch him one hit. I'm gonna watch him another hit. Yum! And then he bam, he gets hit back. He's like, bitch, what? He progresses. He's like, okay, strength's not working. I'm cheating. Poison his ass. Try to poison his ass. That didn't work. He's like, damn, I can't poison him. I can't beat his ass. All right, I gotta slice him up. He evolves with the claws and sights to go slice up Jinwoo. Tries to slice him. Jinwoo says, "Oh, that's the game you want to play? Guess I will play the same. I'll play the same game too." So they start going blow for blow, match for match, bro, with the sights and swords and shit. I love that Jinwoo's used the weapons that he just got from Baru, pulled them bitches out already. That was fire as fuck. But I also noticed that the skill that he upgraded was the same one that was trying to be used against him. Mutilation. I'm pretty sure he went from like level 2 mutilation at the beginning of the fight to max level mutilation. I love that in solo leveling himself, I love that they still never let you forget the element that as the fight is going, Jinwoo's legitimately making business decisions in the middle of the fight. He's literally making business decisions because he has his skill trees, he has his skill points, he has all that stuff that he's been doing in the background that he just has not applied. So what this man's doing in the middle of the fight, he's like, okay, I could unlock max. He's like, I can unlock max mutilation today, but I'm gonna see if I have to do it. And that's what he ended up doing. Just the little flashes of the screen in the background is enough to let you know like what's going on. Split second decisions, the changing strategy mid fight, just really leveling the fuck up, doing what he's supposed to be doing. I thought it was fan fucking tastic, bro. Absolutely fucking fantastic. The way that as the fight goes and he's trying different things and it's just not going his way, all the way to the point where he actually does the right thing. He's like, I didn't think I'd be pushed this far. I couldn't imagine that their king was gonna be like this. I need to survive to continue my bloodline. I need to survive. I need to leave so I can come back and fight him later. I don't want to die here. This nigga went from where's your king to I got to fucking go and tried to take off on the plug. Jinwoo said, nah, I gave you that eighth. You better run me my money, little nigga. And went and snatched his ass back. I love the fact that he de-evolved him to the point that he went back into bug form and started running on his hands and legs, bro. It was disgusting how he's crushed this amp. It was really an overwhelming defeat. I, at this moment in time, I want to power scale Beru. I'm pretty sure Beru was like, I don't know if Jinwoo is so strong now because it's hard. It's right. Let's just have a frank conversation. It is always hard with Jinwoo to rank him against fights because he fights at his level a lot of times. When he went against Barack, he barely won that one, right? Then we saw in the last fight when he went against Baru, when he went against Baru, the Demon King, right? He had leveled up at the last one to beat him, but once he leveled up, once he put his skill points on strength, like it was a fucking wash. It was an instant fucking wash, right? So with this one, he just walked into this one like just over leveled for it. So when I want to look back and try to strength level the people he's defeated against each other, I feel like I want to say Beru is weaker than both Barack and Baru. I would say that both of them would defeat him, but I don't know if I have enough proof to even say that. But it was pretty dope, man. It was absolute fire. Yeah, it was good. And so the thing I want to talk about the community, right? I remember, and this is actually kind of unrelated, but I'm gonna throw this one in there just because I want to. So at one point in the fight, things get so intense that all you can see is two flashes of light going around each other, grazing each other, and just destroying the environment. For all my niggas that said Black Clover is whack because that's how they do all their fights, where the fuck y'all niggas at now? I never had a problem with the faster than light depictions, things just being blown up, and then every once in a while you get an introspection of what's actually happening. I never had a problem with the light battles, but I've heard people nitpick that in animation as a complaint. I'm like, they're trying to show you just how advanced this fight is. Now, if they do it for like a 3 minutes and you don't get to see any impact frames or you don't get to see any dope shit, I could be like, okay. But I've never seen an anime where people complain about the faster the light line animations and environment destructions where it was actually egregious. People love to say this about Black Clover. Oh, Black Clover fights is just a bunch of lines following each other, followed by Asta screaming. It's like, please, please, bitch, please. They barely use it like that. And then the way they use in Black Clover is very much like Solo Leveling, where yes, they're just trying to show you the scale of the fight, but then you get a zoom in introspection, you get your impact frames, you get all the dope stuff in between. But they want to pretend like it's just line fighting. But how else do you depict this? How? But whatever. I have to let it go because it's one of those things where it's like, it's not worth arguing about with people every goddamn week about like little nitpicky shit. But I just really feel it's disingenuous when we start talking about like the line fighting and people are like, oh, the line and the cube fighting and like, oh, that's not real animation. It's like, bro, just enjoy what they're trying to show you. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. Hell, I'm a massive DBZ fan, so I dig it. Thank you. The trademark cubes are so peak. The cubes are fucking dope, bro. I'm a slacking on anime so bad. Damn, unfortunate. I watch anime zero sending it back. I'm a guilty sinner. Did we skip Apothecary? Of course not. Of course not. Yeah, me and my boyfriend were talking about playing SF and It Takes Two Nights, where I have a coworker who is a DJ and is forbidden by his girlfriend to watch and read that stuff. Said he wants to switch lives with me. Bro, yeah, I feel bad for him. That's not a good girl for him, bro. Like, I don't want to sound like a dick. I don't want to sound like a dick because I sound like an overreach dick. But it's like, yeah, if you get with your girl and then she starts trying to change things about you that actually don't really need to be changed. Oh, anyways, I forgot to end this. So yeah, that's the word of the weekends of the week. We're probably just gonna throw that at the end of the other solo leveling talk, so it actually kind of doesn't really matter. Ha. You wanna go? Oh, right, I'm really fucking shaking, bro.